Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Gemini, this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of March 16th to the 22nd. This week we have the Sisterhood of the Rose Oracle card. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Death energy, Ten of Cups, and the Magician. So Gemini, we do see a situation here where you possibly have been dealing with someone who could be inauthentic, somebody who may have, misled you in some way. That's the energy of the Seven of Swords. That is definitely coming to light now. I don't think that you are under any illusion anymore. I think you see through it. We see a completion potentially on the home front, and then you stepping into your energy under the Magician to really plant new seeds, to create a new life, a new direction for yourself, a new chapter. So let's just kick off by reading out that Oracle card, Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross-section of ancient lineages is a path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all of life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. Well, that's an interesting message there, Gemini, and I do think it actually ties into the first cards here in your recent position. So we have the Seven of Swords, and I asked for a clarifier for that card, and I actually got the Hermit. So this situation that you're dealing with, with somebody who may have been showing you, a different side of themselves. Maybe they have sort of two faces. I feel like in some way it may have held you back from your own sense of growth, spirituality, and that kind of thing. Now, I'm feeling that this person or this situation has unfolded in the home front. So that can be with a lover or partner. It could be with an extended family member, a sister-in-law, brother-in-law, mother-in-law, father-in-law, that kind of thing. Now, the Seven of Swords energy can be, and there's lots of different levels to it. It can be somebody who, like I've just mentioned, is dishonest, who's not, really sharing with you their full authenticity. It can be somebody who has betrayed you in some way. Somebody who has deceived you also, or is playing you off against someone. There's some kind of dishonesty with the Seven of Swords, and it can also be somebody actually physically taking from you. But with the Swords energy, because Swords is the intellect, it's more likely to be somebody who is deceiving or manipulating in some way. Now, with the Hermit energy here, I really feel that this is recent past, guys, but some of you might still be in the threshold of this right now. With that Hermit energy, I think you are being called to strongly disconnect your energy from this person and go within to really seek the answers, to join the dots, to understand the situation. And I'm also feeling that your involvement with this person is somehow keeping you energetically bound or taking up space. Maybe there's worry or stress associated with it. That could be holding you back from your own spiritual development, your own growth, and that kind of thing, especially since we have that Sisterhood of the Rose card here. That Hermit sort of shines that lantern as a metaphor for, the more he seeks internally, the stronger that light shines. And, the stronger that light shines, then the path forward or the answers are revealed to the seeker. Sorry guys, I've got a lot of noise going on outside, some renovations going on with my neighbour's house. It's just a little bit loud and distracting, but I'll do my best here. Now we have the Queen of Swords here, Gemini, which is undoubtedly your energy. And, with the Queen of Swords, what I really love about it in this reading is that she is the ultimate truth seeker, the visionary. She sees things clearly for exactly what they are. So I feel that you've had an intuition for a while that there's been something going on with this person. And now I feel like you're actually seeing it clearly. You're seeing this person for what they are, and you're able to kind of cut through to the truth. Now, the Queen of Swords can also be a truth revealed. So something might come out about the situation where you're like, okay, I knew it all along, but now I actually have the proof, I have the evidence. The Queen of Swords can be a communication that takes place that might, bring things to light. Some of you might confront this person or have an open and honest discussion. That Queen of Swords, she sits on that cliff face there, and from that position, as a metaphor, she can see that full 360-degree eagle-eye view around her, and from that place, she can see the big picture of what's going on. So I feel like you might, something might come to into your realm of knowledge this week where you can see why this person might have operated in this way and what their agenda was. I feel like there's going to be an agenda revealed, but you're the one that's going to be victorious in your power here. That is the energy. And somehow the situation is going to transform. I mean, we have two strong indicators of transformation in this reading. The Queen of Swords wears that butterfly crown as a symbol of, through seeing the big picture, through having all the information and clarity, you can truly transform your position for the better because, knowledge is power. And then we have the Death card here. Now, the Death card, of course, is an ending. And we have the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups, is often seen as, that ultimate, love, joy, and abundance card, and we were trying to head to in the greatest realm of that area. And that is true, but it's also a number 10. And 10s in tarot are endings. So I'm really seeing this with the Death card as an ending within that realm of emotional fulfillment, that realm of home and family. So I feel that the situation relates to home and family. Now, the Death energy is, a cycle or a situation, coming to pass, or the slate being cleared so that, a new beginning can take place, so that you can transform the situation for the better, because we have the Magician here as well. So the Death energy comes in when something needs to be allowed to pass in order to create space for the new, in order for that sun there, which is the metaphor for the new beginning, the new chapter, to be able to rise and unfold for you. And Death again says that this process is a transformative process. It's a shedding of old skins. It's allowing people in situations that are no longer in alignment with you to fall away. The Death energy is also, it can also lead to a deeper sense of spiritual growth. That's why, he has this flag with the symbol of the flower of alchemy on there. And we also had the Hermit in this reading, so I feel like there is spiritual growth or some kind of development on offer for you by maybe stepping up in this situation. Maybe it's part of your life lesson to be able to confront this person, to bring it to a head in some way. So with the Death energy, we have to allow it to come in, as scary as it might feel, as confronting as it might feel at the time. There's nothing more sure in life than that cycle of death and rebirth. And in order to get to the rebirth, there has to be an ending, and that is why it comes in. So, but there is a very, very strong sense of rebirth here, as you can see with the beautiful Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. So guys, it won't be long before you're going to be stepping strongly into your power. Now, the Magician is an awakening to the fact that you have all of the tools at your disposal to create the reality you desire. The Magician has the cup, the pentacle, the sword, and the wand here on the table. Everything he or she needs to be the master creator of your own reality. And it's this awakening that really unlocks your infinite potential. And with the Magician energy, this week you're a strong manifester. So really use your thoughts and words wisely, because they can, become tangible very, very fast. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is all about you getting, manifesting, and sowing new seeds for your future. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a slower moving knight in the tarot deck. So this is about doing the initial planning or laying that foundation so that, in the next season, be it in a few months or end of the year, whenever it might be for you, that you're going to reap the harvest. So the Knight of Pentacles is the promise of a stable new beginning, because I feel like something was very unstable in this situation here. So the Knight of Pentacles, plows those fields, works them, plants those seeds, because he knows he's going to get that reward. He's going to get that pentacle for his efforts. But, those pentacles aren't going to expand right now. It is going to take time. But this is the time now to think about what you want for your life, what you're going to do with the space that this Death energy has created for you. And because there's an ending in the home front, this could be, creating a new home for yourself and, other family members. It could be moving houses, it could be starting to build a house, all of these kinds of things, or it could just be building financial resources so that you can then achieve those goals as well. But either way, it's a strong new beginning energy, and it's you stepping up as that master creator of your own reality. So Gemini, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the reading and do wish you all the best with it this week. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so it won't be for every one of you guys. Feel free to leave me a comment, and I'll see you back here next week for another reading.